Let's explore the importance of those remedial shoulder exercises, the external rotation and abduction exercises that you often see at the tail end of an upper body session. Now, I know that these particular lifts are not as glamorous or fun as something like a bench press or a deadlift, but they are included for good reason and they are very important. So there's a lot that we can learn about ourselves and where we can improve from how certain lifts and how certain muscles compare to one another. So the ratios between different exercises can provide a sort of window into what might be lagging behind. So things like how your bench press compares to your overhead press or your chin up, or how your back squat compares to your front squat. Now, one of the ratios that I think is the most important is the ratio between your bench press and an external rotation. Now, there's quite a bit of data taken from healthy, strong, injury-free, elite athletes that shows us that for your shoulders to be safe and stable and well-balanced and healthy, you should be able to take 10% of your 1 rep max bench press and do 8 repetitions of an external rotation, a particular version of an external rotation where your elbow is positioned on your knee. So if you can bench 300 pounds, you should be able to do 30 pounds by 8 on this external rotation exercise. Now, I've met plenty of people who can bench press 300 pounds when I first start working with them, but very few of them have been able to meet this 10% number right out of the gate. So what this tells us is that your rotator cuff, the 4 muscles and tendons that stabilize the shoulder, are underpowered relative to those primary movers. This is, well, it's risky. When this ratio lags behind, you're much more susceptible to injury. And I know that for some of you that might not be the most compelling argument, even though it should be. But there is another reason why it's worth addressing. If your remedial lifts are lagging behind, you effectively cap how much strength you can gain with those big, sexy lifts. Or to put it another way, if you want to improve your bench press, you have to fix the weak links. So I've told a story before about a time where I programmed a 12-week cycle for myself that had 0 traditional bench press, but a good healthy dose of external rotation and abduction exercises. By the time I was done, my bench press had gone up by 25 pounds. Not bad for doing 0 actual bench press, right? It's kind of the proverbial tide lifting all ships. So that's why you can expect to see a good dose of this family of exercises going forward. They help keep you healthy, they boost the performance of those exercises that get the most attention. Hope this helps and enjoy those workouts.